kings and our princes in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, for then we had plenty of what? Which is what? We had plenty of food and were well and saw no evil. In other words, when we worshiped the Queen of Heaven, when we offered up sacrifices to her, man, we were living high. We were living large. Not understanding that the high life they were living is why the decimation has come, and now they're thinking in Egypt to return to the same sacrifices will get them back to where they were. That's the programming of the mind. Cannot understand that my life is in ruin because I'm worshiping the wrong God. And thinking if I just worship the wrong God more, I'll get back to where I need to be. That's the delusion that people are in. And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her a case to worship her and pour out drink offerings unto her without our what? So who's talking to him? Who's talking? The women are. They're taking the lead. They're the big mouths doing all the big talk. They said we did it with our men. In other words, they remained quiet and gave us approval. So did we do it without our men? So we're not out of order because the men allowed it. Then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men. See how he put it back online. I'm talking to your men. He said to the men and to the women and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, the incense that you burned in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, you and your fathers, your kings and your princes and the people of the land, did not the Lord remember them? Came it not into his mind, so that the Lord could no longer bear because of the evil of your doings and because of the abominations which you have committed. Therefore is your land a desolation and an astonishment and a curse without an inhabitant as at this day, because you have burned incense and because you have sinned against the Lord and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord, nor walked in his law, nor in his statutes, nor in his testimonies. Therefore this evil has happened unto you as at this day. Moreover, Jeremiah said unto all the people and to all the women, see how he keeps singling them out. He said to all the people and all the women, hear the word of the Lord, all Judah that are in the land of Egypt. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, you and your wives have both spoken with your mouths and fulfilled with your hands, saying, we will surely perform our vows that we have vowed. What you're going to do, you're going to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and pour out a drink offering unto her. You will surely accomplish your vows and surely perform your vows. Therefore hear you the word of the Lord, all Judah that dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, saith the Lord, that my name shall no more be named in the mouth of any man of Judah in all the land of Egypt, saying the Lord God liveth. Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good. And all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine until there be an end of them. Why is he destroying all the men who went down to Egypt? Because they would not be patriarchs and rule their own homes. See, there is nothing in your house as a man you're not responsible for. That's the way it is. And if you let it get out of control, God's going to visit it on the man. He's responsible for it. It's like a kid that has a sign outside of his room saying, do not enter. See, a kid does not have a room. You let him use one of yours. This is, what are you doing in my room? Yeah, man, you don't pay rent. You don't pay a dime for this room. This is my room, I'm letting you use it. Tell them to get out of my room. You don't have a room. Everything on this property is mine. Period. And everybody on this property answers to me. I can't believe that. You know why we can't believe it? Because this culture we were brought up in has been so perverted that we don't understand the order, the regimentation, and the military discipline of walking with God. So now we got people just helter-skelter in disarray because we're pouring out a drink offering to the Queen of Heaven right now. That's what's causing it. We've been matronized. And now the system is so matronized, everybody, that people think is normal to be like they are, and it's totally perverted and abnormal. If you step up to the plate and bring it up as a man, you're seen as the scourge of the earth, a weirdo, a wacko, somebody that's taking it too far. You're strange. You're a religious zealot. You're a male chauvinist pig. All this stuff they started screaming in the 60s, and we believed it. So men tried to tone down being a man to accommodate this.